Right, I'll get you started whilst I faff around with music. Okay, all you're going to do just to start with is a roll down. So bring your weights in front of your thighs so your shoulders are slightly rotated forward. Then soften your knees, squeeze the belly in and go for a forward roll all the way down to the floor whilst I just select this. You take a breath at the bottom to pause to allow that stretch to give, and then you breathe out to roll it all the way back up again to the top. Do your shoulder roll at the top to reset, and then go again. Oh, we can hear the other music in the studio. It's going to turn down, it's a bit loud.
They need to have one black toenail.
Who? What? Hasn't?
I wonder why.
Who's got a black toenail?
Me.
Oh.
No, look at my toes.
We're going to go to kill me.
I don't know.
Right, one more roll.
Like,
Green muscle.
I was going to say, it might be your shoes.
Oh, yes, it could be.
No.
Feet are growing.
Yeah, get me your child-sized shoes, get measured in size.
Take your weights up to here, guys. Take your feet a little bit wider. And then we're going to inhale, exhale, press up. So while we're going light, just warming up. It's literally mobilising the shoulders and telling the muscles they're about to start doing some things. See, that's not too bad for my thigh. It's just about doable. Now let's go 8 more. Lovely long length in those arms. Keep the shoulders fairly relaxed. You're not lifting up through the neck muscles. Keep your weight back in those heels. Last 3. Look at us all going together. 2. Hold up, guys. Hold up. Bring your feet underneath your hips. Now use your core. Lift one knee. Drop it down. Lift the other knee. Drop it down. Keep your arms dead straight. That's the challenge here. Relax the shoulders. 8. 7. Squeeze the belly to lift the thigh. 4. 3. Not too fast. 2. And 1. Bring your weights down. Roll the shoulders. Step your left leg forward. Don't like it, my head's cut off. Now, we're going to work with our left arm. So watch this before you do it. We're going to drop, raise the arm. Squeeze, follow the wrist, extend, and drop it all the way back down. So, left arm, turn, squeeze the elbow, back, release. This is why you don't need heavy weight. Get that elbow, just have a look at my left arm. In line with the shoulder, squeeze it. If you feel you're going to fall over, keep your eye gaze forward and just squeeze it on its own. 5 more. Last 2. A little bit deeper in those lunges if you can. 1 more. Now, stay your lunge. Drop your arm. Sink a little bit lower. Give me some presses down here. 6, 5. A little bit lower. 3. Last 2. And then we're going to just gently come to the floor. We're going to stay in that position. We're going to lean forward, bringing our weights down by our feet. Now, you need to then lengthen out your spine, use your core to let your arms hover. So have a look at the mirror for this. Palms stay facing in, bend the elbow slightly, and we're going to squeeze out to reverse flies. We're just going to do 10 of these. If you're up here, you're going to end up being shoulders. Get it low. Exhale. 5, 4. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Last 2. 1 more. Good. Push back. Put your weights down onto their feet. And just take a little stretch in the hamstrings whilst we're here. Lower down, bow down, head and chest down towards that thigh. Just breathe into it. And then just bring yourself forward, drop your weights down, bring your right hand inside the leg. You can lift your right knee if you wish, and just take an opening, just take a lovely twist here. Oh, no weights. Just a lovely opening. Squeezing the shoulder blade into the chest. You can stay down here. Take one more breath, a little bit more reach, and then lower the hands back down, grab hold of those weights. Tuck your toes under at the back. Bring that back leg and slide your leg back to join them into a plank. Let's pause here for a moment. Now look forward towards me. You're going to rock forward onto the tips of the toes, not too far, and then push back into the heels. Do 10 roll forwards and back. If you don't like it on your toes, just simply stick your bum back and then come forward into a plank and do it that way. And when you push back into your heel, not really to think about stretching into those calves, lengthen out those knees. And also don't let the hips go to here. It's very easy to do that. But I'm not sure where you all are. But when we're ready, we lift our hips up, walk weights back to your feet. Take a breath in, exhale, sit down, stretch those hamstrings. And then scoop the belly in, let's roll up. Roll the shoulders. Fabulous. Okay, so now we're going to step our right leg forward. Up onto the toes and back on that left leg. Find your balance. So first of all, just a few lunges, and then we add the right arm, twist, the length. So let's go together. Drop down, squeeze, or not together, but whatever.
I'd already started.
You had.
I did mid-lunge. I'm not going to.
They're going to stop. So again, if you feel off balance by following the alignment of your right hand, just stay facing forward, pull back into that shoulder blade to lengthen. So we're going down for 1, squeeze for 2, lengthen for 3, up for 4. And as you drop into your lunge, go a little bit deeper every time. 5 more. It'd be nice to have some yoga mats here, wouldn't it? These little squishy ones.
These awful.
They're okay mats and everything. Yeah, I told the guys. I said the balls in there, because this is what you said. The air in there is about 10 years old.
Yes, that's the daytime, yeah.
Right,
COVID air.
Which they found amusing. And then drop down. And little presses here. 8, 7, right into that front heel. Your neck all right, Lenny? Yes. 3, last 2. And then we just gently drop it down to the floor. Bring the weights forward. Sink forward. So you need to kind of push your hips forward a little bit. So you're pressing onto that front leg still. And then lift your spine tall, palms facing in. Second set, reverse flies. Lean as far forward as you can to get the back rather than the shoulders. Breathe out. Inhale down. 5 more. Come on, squeeze up, pull them together. Keep your chest beautifully still so your torso is not moving. It's just those arms putting together. 3, 2, 1 more. And 1. Bring your weights into their feet and push back and take a little hamstring stretch. You lower your head, chest down. Push that leg straight, pull the right hip back, push the left hip forward. Relax the shoulders and just breathe into that stretch. Begin to slowly move forwards. Drop the weights down. Take your left hand side that foot. You can keep that left knee up or down and rotate up to the sky. Squeeze up. Take a breath in, go further. Try and get that 6 o'clock position through the arms.
I'll tend to.
Well, that'll do. 2 more breaths. Tiny bit more twist from the torso. And then on your next breath, bring yourself back. Tuck your toes under the back. Slide back into that plank. Take your feet wide. And all I want you to do here is a light weight, so it's just a little bit of core stability. It's just some little rows, alternating the arms. So because they're lightweight, think about this as keeping the hips dead still. So think about shuffling the weight very subtly from one side to the other. 6, 5, 4, 3. You need to squeeze your butt nice and hard. Last one. And then this time, lower your knees. Take a little stretch back. Turn your palms down. Let go of the weight. Stretch your hands on top of the weights. And then melt your head and chest down between your arms, pushing your bottom into your heels. 2 deep breaths. Go deeper into this stretch. Make it active, don't make it static. And then when you're ready, just part the weights to the side of your mat, spin around and come sit on your bottoms. So we're going to just start with a little bit of a stretch up toward the spine. So lean into your hands and lift your spine. Pull your chest forward and your shoulders back. So we're going to do a little bit of bicep work, but this is going to be isolated bicep work. So you're still going to use light weights, not heavy weights, because you're going to take your arms forward and turn your palms up. You're going to scoot your belly in. And we're going to do in the air bicep curls here. If you go heavy, your shoulders are going to fatigue. So you're going to do 10 bicep curls. So as Anthony starts, we'll start together. Anthony, do a few more. Let's go, guys. Come forward, lift your arms. So you're feeling your arms up in line with your shoulders. We do 10 bicep curls, holding with your abs. Curve that spine. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3 more. We're going to stay in our half roll back position when we've done our 3. So nice using these light weights. Drop your palms down and then lift into a V. Front raised. 3. So you don't need to go really high, just up in line with your shoulders and back down. 5 more. Squeeze into that belly a little bit more. Imagine once you do this, you're folding yourself in half. Last 3. 2. 1 more. And then weights down, roll it up. Bring your weights behind you, lift back out, get that beautiful extension. It's that transition from flexion to lengthening, that release. I think the thing you will struggle with is overhead. So you can maybe repeat that, but really lightweight, or just skip the weights completely. It's horrible when you have tension in that area. Okay, we're going into shoulders and rotations. Weights to hip. So we drop back in that same position and we stay there again. We do a double arm press up, and then we do one opening and the other opening. Double press up. Open. So that open is also a lateral rotation from here, which is really pulling your shoulders back and lifting up. So as you rotate, try and open up. It doesn't want to, but you're trying to force it into that movement. Okay, I want you to do one more of these. Keep squeezing into that tummy. Okay, give me 10 up. Let's go. 10, pull the elbows down. 9, pull the elbows down. 8, 7, 6, 5. Come on, into that core. 4, keep that soft spine. Don't make it go flat. 1 more. And then roll it up. Bring the hands behind you. Release. Okay, so we're going to go into the release again. We're not going to do the rotations. We're going to do work on our side. Now, we're going to bring ourselves down onto our left elbow and then onto our left butt cheek. Shoulders down. Good. So we did this last week, we did it again. Yeah. But this time we're going to add in more arm work. Okay, all we did was a reach back in. This time, I want to put your weight onto your top heel. You can do this with that leg down. It's going to be a bit easier, but I don't think we need to do that. As we kick our leg or leg straight, the arm is going to do a lateral and we sink down into our shoulder blade or down to the floor. Then we pull back in and tap the heel. So big lift up and pull in. So your alternative is just to do one leg there. Okay? So it works. If you want more of a challenge, straight leg down and then reach. We're going 10 more from here. Please drop down if you can and pull up lightly onto your elbow. And then you've got more of that side crunch. 6 more. 4 more. Come on, squeeze it up. Good. Last 2. 1 more. And release. But stay on this side. Drop down onto your upper arm. Take pressure off the shoulder. Take the weight on the thigh. So you're want to bend your legs to 90 degrees. Then we're going to lift the top leg straight up out in front of the rest of our body. And I want you to take a little squeeze back behind. This weight's just resting on the thigh. You don't have to have it there at all. Now we're going to point the toe to come all the way forward. Lift the leg up there. And then bring it all the way back and squeeze the glute and lift it there. So forward, right in front of the hip, lift. All the way back beyond your hips, squeeze it and then lift. So carry on doing that. What I want you to try and do though is when you pull that leg back, don't let your hips do that. Don't let your lower back. So isolate instead of squeezing the glute and then lift it. So it's not a big lift that goes behind you. If you feel yourself doing that, it's not going to work your core as much. I've done what? Well, my demo was how not to do it. Okay, let's just change this ankle movement. I want you to daughter flex the foot forwards, and as you do, turn the toes up a little bit. Yeah, and then lift, then point the toe, take the leg all the way back, and then squeeze it up there. And you should start feeling this now, that outer thigh. Right, change of exercise. Do your last squeeze behind, and then lift it up, circle it, tap the floor. Lift it up, circle it. Now we're going to get more movement in the hips. Now I can allow that give from the hip. And then tap the floor behind. Spar forward as you can go. Spy and spar forward as you can go back. So again, you're going to have more movement through here. But keep your core strong. Yeah, that's what's keeping you from making you more stable. Does it matter if your bottom limb comes up? Like that. That'd be interesting. But for some reason, it just means you're rolling your hips like that, so the hips lifting. That's better. About there. You put a weight on that bottom leg. There we go. Yes. Right, I want to see bigger circles. Up into the sky and round. 4 more. It's quite a nice exercise, this one. Is it? You exercise that whole hip joint. This is not dignified insurance. You look beautiful. I can see myself in the mirror. And you look beautiful. Okay, come into the middle, guys. Stop in the middle. Lift the leg. Little tiny circles at the top. So change that little form. Squeeze it higher. 5, 4, 3, 2. Reverse it. I want to see legs higher than the hips. Come on. High. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Last 2. And then you can drop your leg down and let it move nothing. We're going to do some side plank lateral raises like we were doing on those obliques. No weight. Also, so hopefully your shoulders are fine.
Well, I'll find out when we go on the other side.
Right. Anyone with me or something like that?
Lie down.
Yeah. So area of the shoulder, pull yourself up your leg. Don't sink into it. Come up onto your knees. I'm going to give you just straight away going to full side plank. You're going to go onto your feet. And if you do, just take your right foot in front of the leg, or you can stack. Arm up. Palm. Come down. And let's do a full reach over. Look at that as a stretch. We'll drop down. Squeeze that underneath the glute, stabilize. Whoop, that's all. So we're doing 10 of these. It's 5. I think I'm doing quite well. 3 of this. 6. 7. Lift those hips higher. 8. Last 2. 1 more. And then just release. Fabulous. 10 onto your backs again. So this is where you might want to go for the heavy, bigger weights. It's okay. All right, underneath those arms, holding onto the weights, palms up. Let's just lift into a bridge whilst we're here. We've got back on the work. Nice big lift. Bring the arms up above the shoulders and just hold them there. That's what I want to do. Tuck your shoulder blades under and elevate the bit in front of that bridge. All I want you to do is tap your buttocks down, lift up through the hips and lift your heels. So a little bit of attention into the legs now. I just want you to keep your weights above your shoulders just because it takes away the stability and still do a little bit of body activity. Big lift, heels, extend those arms. Just brush the floor so you're not resting down and then straight back up. One more. 3. 2. Okay, hold your bridge up for me. Hold your bridge up on those toes if you can. Elevate more. Turn your palms to face the knees and just lengthen the arms behind you and then bring them all the way back up, pushing them down all the way to the floor, elevating those hips even more. Lift them all the way up. Tap the floor behind your head. Bring them back up. Tap the floor. Lift the hips. And at any point you need to drop your heels, please do so. And just stay lower in your bridge if you need to. Big movement through those arms. Go as light or as heavy as you want. We're just going to do 2 more of these. 1 more, hips up a little bit higher. And then bring your weights all the way up. Turn the palms to face in. Roll out of your bridge. Open your arms and land your arms back out wide again. Let your spine settle for a few breaths. On your next exhale, imprint your spine, lift those legs to take the top. Let's go straight into some rotations. So exhale over, inhale center, stop before you go the other way. Pick those legs 45 degrees forward. Bend them back in and over to the other side. Shoulder blades staying as close to the floor as possible. And if pushing your legs away to 45 degrees in the centre, it's a bit too much, just straight them up to the sky instead. So every time you rotate back to the middle, you push your legs straight and forwards. Bend them back in, and then over to. Don't quite hit the floor. Okay, we're going to go 1 more each side, so 2 more in the centre. And take your legs straight up to the sky. Push soles of your feet up towards the ceiling. Bring your weights, stop the elbows with forearms, bring them up into above the shoulders again. And then crunch up. Drop your arms and legs to 45, no further than that. And then crunch up. Then you can start, if you wish, to take your arms and legs longer and give me 8 more. You might just want to stay there. That's absolutely fine. Just do your crunches to your feet, but slower. 5 more. Last 3. 2 more. One more. And then open your arms, bend your knees, and just pop your legs over to the right, just for a little stretch. Take the weight on top of that thigh and twist that left shoulder blade. So your palm needs to be facing up, your arms extended, and you're pushing that left shoulder further into the ground as you reach. Now soften out your left arm a little bit so it's not too uncomfortable. That leg, where your weight is currently at, I want you to slide the weight behind it and catch it behind the knee. So it starts in a hover position. And I want you to lift up, rotate it, and drop it back to a hover. So you're turning the knee towards the ceiling, but you're not rolling the hip.
Don't need the legs break from this.
So you just squeeze out. Yeah, maybe you can fall. Just be uncomfortable, guys. So squeeze out, lift.
Right, stop the weight.
Right. A bit in the thigh, that's the thing. Yeah, it seems so. My leg's quite chunky, so it happily breaks.
I've got leggings on. I've got leg hair holding this on. I'm losing
Twined
to
around.
every movement.
So look at this again as a mobility exercise. Big squeeze. And you should be starting to feel this in a very localized area of your glute. Okay, going to go 6 more. 3, 2. What's past it? The very top. Not the very top, sorry, balance. Where my leg is. So nearly down. Lift it straight back up. 8, 7, 6. Squeeze that weight a little bit more. 4, 3, last 2. And then roll it back and let the right leg lift to join it. Now we're going to keep that weight behind our left knee. So you're not staying?
No, it doesn't.
It's definitely harder without measurement. It hurts without measurement. You're struggling.
I'm frankly more worried about something with clothes as we go for one side.
Okay, pop your feet down, but you need to keep that grip. Slide your left foot close in towards your buttock. Right foot slightly further forward. Roll up into a bridge. Now, as you roll into a bridge, you pull your left heel further in.
Well, that's giving me cramp.
Is it? How can do that? And keep it at the same line. It's like got nothing to put on now. Still no, but don't be on up to how I don't let it Okay, let's wrap this.
I'm this is the only one I've done so far.
No, okay. Now lift the left knee in. Left knee.
Lefty.
Side angle though. And then lower it, squeeze it in. Lower it, squeeze it in. Just drop the weight if you're struggling. Just do the movement. Press. You're forcing your hamstrings and calves. Squeeze that weight so they're active. And then your hip flexors doing work, your abs doing work, your thighs doing work. Lift your right hip up a little bit more. 8, 7, 6, 5. I think I'm nearly wrong. Maybe you've still got thick legs.
I think this thing's
already
got leggings on.
2,
Velcro leg.
Right, I am the only one, you're right.
Because the back
Sure.
of the knee is sweaty.
So it's just sliding.
Do you know what? It's
Sliding
like
out.
that. I've got leggings on and it wasn't bold.
Wouldn't do either.
No, but
It might be its material though.
I don't think it's a lack of diet on my side. Definitely not that.
It's the lycra.
Yeah.
Sorry guys, I'm making you do something that's not right.
I did fun
Oh,
on one
it's okay.
side.
Let's go.
I'll have a crack on the other side.
Take the weights out wide again. Take a nice deep breath in. Let's lift the knees up to tabletop. Go back to those rotations with the extensions in 45 degrees. But I'm going to allow you to take your leg extensions further. So if you want to go deeper towards the floor, you can. Or dead straight legs, the pendulum motion in the centre, both legs drop as low as you want and back up, and then pendulum the other side. So it's just an extension of what we did last time if you wish to choose it. Carl's covering next week, then I'm covering him the following Tuesday. So we're going to mix and match our classes over summer, I think.
I'm not here for 2 weeks, so enjoy.
When are you going away?
Friday afternoon.
Oh, are you? Nice. So many people away at the moment.
I went to Hull for the first few days. It's not bad.
You're going to use the live stream when you're in Spain so you can watch the
Oh yeah.
Who's going to watch the eclipse?
Me.
When?
The 12th of August on the eclipse on.
Oh,
New York.
whereabouts?
New York.
Oh, is there fires there?
Well, hopefully not. It's spoil the eclipse.
I spent my childhood in New York. A lot of my childhood in New York. I had friends there. Nice.
You speak fluent Spanish, do you?
Oh no. Right, 4 more, please.
About 8 o'clock in the evening, it's going to get dark. And then it'll get light again, and then it'll get dark about 6:30.
Can you send us on the WhatsApp group a video?
I shall try.
Will you remember?
Oh, I'm going to try and take a picture, but Paul's telling me I should take all these filters, and frankly, just going to watch it. I'd rather watch it than film it. We'll see what happens.
Right, everybody come to the centre. Bridge those feet to the sky, flex them. Bring the weights up above. Lift up into a crunch, and this time we're just going to hold your pulse and tap the toes. So keep going. When you have finished, we're going to open those arms out wide, and you're going to pop your knees over to the left for a stretch. Now reach higher. 10, 9, touch your toes every time. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then just gently open the arms, bend the knees, weight on top of that thigh, and then twist to your right shoulder, eye gaze across. Are you staying in Manhattan Village?
Right?
It's Manhattan Village, it's up in the mountains.
I'm staying in the very southwestern tips on see the eclipse. Over the
In a hotel.
sea. Yes.
What's it called? Your hotel.
It's a white one with balconies over the sea. Sadly,
It's called Pueblo. You have to have a look now. Apparently some of the old hotels are still there.
yeah, it's almost a bay, and the hotel looks to the southwest.
Yes. Totally fires then, so you can see.
Well, if the ocean's on fire, we're in real shit, aren't we, to be fair?
Yes.
My wife's in Malaga at the moment, she's not getting any fire.
Okay. Right, soften the elbow a little bit on that right arm so you're not feeling too much of a pull. Keep the weight on that by that right leg, and then we'll take it behind the knee. Squeeze it really tight, and then lift and lower.
Yeah, feel it slide, it's so heavy, every minute.
Yeah, I imagine if you are a bit sweaty, with your bare skin, a bit tough, leave like a little you just wrap like a band around it. The band will help for it.
Or not be a sweaty mess like me. No.
8, 7, squeeze a little bit more into that weight. 5, 4, 3, 2. Lift the leg all the way up to that last point, lower it a couple of inches, and then put it there. So you're inflating. Very low, guys. Squeeze the same butt cheek at the same time, so you're working a bit deeper into it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Now remember, we're not dropping this weight. When you've done your last one, you lift it up, you roll back to the middle, you pop your both your feet to the floor. Up your right heel in a little bit more than your left. When you are ready, you're going to roll up into that bridge. Slide your right foot a little bit closer in. You might hold on to your toes, a bit easier. Push up into your left buttock. And then let's lift that leg and press it to the floor. Just rest it on the thigh or something. Get a heavier weight, rest it on the thigh, and do it like that. And then you've lost your space in your arm. Now press up and down. 8, 7, lift up into your left hip a little bit more. 6, 5, 4, 3, last 2. One more. And then roll it. And then free the weight.
You know this at the end.
Just. Heavy weights. You grab them back the knees. Yeah. You just really go all day. Yeah. Good. Green blood flowing back. Yeah, lovely. That's the broken thread veins and everything else. Thanks so much. Okay, here's a little bit closer in towards your bottom again. Actually, stump bridges. Let's do abs. Arms up, knees up to tabletop. We're going to extend one leg as we open the arms out wide. We're going to bring the knee back in as we close the arms together. So glide with one leg extension. A bit more of a challenge. Do straight legs. Or, if you wish, 2 legs. So we breathe in to open the arms. We breathe out to bring those arms all the way back over the chest. Really lovely arm position from absolutely everybody. Make sure the weights go above the chest, not the head. If you're doing individual legs, why not challenge the last 8 to double legs? Or not. Oh, here's some more water. Come on. All right, squeeze, breathe. When you've done your last one, pop the feet on the ground, open those arms back out, slide the legs away, take a little rest here for a second. Okay, when you are ready, we're going to roll. So release your right weight, bring your left arm back in towards you, and then come onto your right elbow and your right butt cheek. And lift out of the shoulder. Bring the knees in and meet the heels. So you can drop your lower leg down if you want. And we lengthen the leg, we take the arm up and over, and then we pull everything back in again. Sit down into the right shoulder blade, pull up into your right elbow. Just don't use your shoulder. Your shoulder has no reason to do anything. It's just there for a little bit of stabilization. If you wish, straight legs, reach up, reach the arms and legs away. 9, 8, 7, 6, come on, pull them in. Get those obliques working. 5, 4, last 3, 2 more. Big reach on that last one. And then rest it down, rolling over, drop down into your upper arm. Bend both your knees in front of you. Pop that weight on top of that thigh. Extend your left leg straight down, line with your body. And then we squeeze the glute back slightly. And then we just flex the foot, bring that leg forward, slightly turning the toes up, keeping it in line with the hip, point the toe, lift it up one, and then point the toe, bring it back, lift it up on that hip extension. Session's flying today.
Sound, sway on the bug, I keep it down. The way around, sit down. Some bird, I
Four more.
wanna ride and sit. Wanna die and sit. But when I leave, yes, you said I'll probably send you some bitch. And I'm like, hell no. Been waiting too long. Hell no.
One more.
I want that cool love. Hell no. Been waiting too long.
Now hold your leg back at the end. So squeeze it behind and let's lift the leg up. Big circle, tap the floor in front. Lift up, big circle, tap the floor behind. Come on, big circles. Squeeze that buttocks. There's buttocks there, isn't there? And then
Thinking of the view you've got. Is that a compliment?
four more. Last two. One more. Okay, when you come out the last one, pause in the middle, lift the leg up, open your circles. 10, 9, get it up to its maximum point here. It's the last little thing you need to do. 5, 4, 3, 2, reverse it. Last 10. Come on, little circles. Maybe get your leg up another inch. 7, 6, 5, higher. 3, 2, and 1. Release down. And then we come up onto our right shoulder, elbow. Then if this doesn't work for you, this is the arm movement right flat. This one. So it's your right here, isn't it? Okay, everyone else. We either lift up onto those knees into the left side, half side leg, or fully onto the feet. You can have your left foot in front of your right, or you can stack both your feet. Oh, I can see myself behind in that position. I don't often get to see that. Not very nice. Lift up. We take the weight overhead. We bring the weight all the way back down to the hip. So, full side lateral deltoid. You squeeze your right butt cheek to keep the elevation.
Every time you come around, you know what's
5 more. Lift up higher if you can. How's your shoulder doing, Anthony?
This one's better than yours.
Yeah, you didn't come out of it in the last one, did you?
I did for a second when no one was looking.
Okay, last one. And then lower. Turn your back. Now we're going to do one more exercise, a bit of stretching, and it's the one muscle we haven't done, triceps. Pick your weight. Choose your poison. We're going to finish off with our classic dead bugs. I'd rather you did this with separated arms, just work the arms individually rather than the stronger one taking over from the weaker one. You're going to take your legs to tabletops to begin with. So what I want you to do from here, so not classic dead bugs, actually, we're going to change it, I've decided. We're going to bend the elbows, tap the toes to the floor to bring your weight to the side of the ears, and then simply bring your knees back in as you extend. So tap and lengthen. And you can begin to take your legs a little bit longer if you're more the abs. But bear in mind that what happens in that position is your lower back will come off the floor. Now, I don't mind your lower back coming off the floor, because you physically can't keep it flat. As long as your back muscles aren't taking over your abs, that's what you need to be aware of. You can lengthen your legs forward to a strong hover. You can then add into it, as it's your last exercise, and do full extended legs. And then extending out. Keep your upper arm still, so your elbows are pointing towards the sky the whole time. And we're going to go 8 more. 8 from now. Strong as you can go. Inhale as you bend, exhale as you draw your legs and arms up. Don't rush it. Keep the same pace down as the same pace up. Last 5. Last 4. Come on. Last 3. And your last 2. 1 more. And then park those knees in. Now, just put your weights kind of close towards the front of your mat. Slide your hands under your thigh. Squeeze in, lift your head towards your knees and your knees towards your head. And then what I want you to do from there is start to get a little bit of momentum and go rolling through the spine. Now, we're going to do this for Anthony's today because he's played a couple of weeks. This is Anthony's favourite thing in the world. It's just rolling through the spine. You can take it as far back as your back allows you to, or your neck, be careful of the neck running. I don't mind a little bit of leg swing on this one today. Don't off your core, not to control completely through your core. So we're going to do a couple more. Anthony can do as many as he likes. And then we're going to come all the way up to seat. And then bring the soles of the feet together when you're up here.
Is it not fantastic across your shoulders this one? So you just be...
No, it's nice on my spine to get my shoulders on. Each to their own. We know that your body slightly functions a bit differently to most people, so in the nicest possible way. Heels in, lift up tall. And then come forward and open up those hips. Try and dip your head down towards your toes. This is where we're glad Paul and Tom are not here. His knees touch the floor. So take 2 to 3 breaths here.
Well, actually, they'll give you 2.
You can.
I can do that for
Have you ever tried rolling in that position you're in now? Oh God. It's a yoga move. Oh, do you think there's no training before you go on there? Just look.
Not a problem.
What bruises can we create on his body?
I'll put on my shoulders though.
Now we're going to open our shoulders. So I'm going to slide your feet a little bit further forward to make a diamond shape, and then wedge your forearms underneath your calves, hand on the ground, push your legs down into your forearms, and then just pull back into the little arch through the spine, dipping your chin. And it's just a really nice. Should get your shoulder blades and a erect spine, eh?
What?
It's
It's the my trousers in your phone.
I'm so glad I record these classes, Anthony. So, as you push your legs into your forearms, pull back a little bit more. It's fabulous opening. Then, sit up, close your knees. Right hand catches your left foot like that. Push that leg away. Lean into that hand a little bit and get a hamstring stretch and then a shoulder opening. So kind of pulling back against the foot at the same time to lengthen the leg. And from there, release it off. Bend that left leg again, and then bend that right leg like that. So we're all in that same position. like a seated curve, I guess. First of all, drop your chest down towards that knee. Take a light butt stretch on that left side. And then what we're going to do from there, whilst you're staying there, you're going to walk your hands as if you're reaching behind you, and then slide your right arm, maybe catch it with your left, and stretch down as much as you can. You can push your right hip, your right knee back a little bit more if you like. Now, someone like me finds this actually really difficult because I work on my obliques and hip flexors so much. So it might just be a nice stretch. You might feel nothing. I actually feel quite a lot of this. I don't know if anyone else does. Anyone else? It's quite nice though. Yeah.
I'm not sure. I'll get back to you.
Anthony?
Oh, no, you know that.
I'm just wondering how I'm gonna get back up.
With your hands, come all the way up, bring yourself back to the middle. Bring your feet back, bring your knees back. Left hand catches around the outside of your right foot. And then let's go. Extend that leg, lean slightly to the right, and twist into that left shoulder blade as well as the hamstring. Where do you get this?
Left shoulder.
At the back. Oh, perfect. So that's where you meant to
Doing
be.
nothing to my leg.
Well, that's fine. You should tighten that area as well.
And the outside of my right foot because I'm gripping so tight. It was hanging apart.
Okay, ease it off. Bend that right leg. Get a curled position. Drop down towards the right knee to begin with. Have a little light stretch. You might want to drop your elbows. You can change your position until you get a bit deeper into that stretch. 10-second hold here. It's vibrating on. Begin to walk your arms. Stretch your left one, catch it if you wish, and just reach as far as you can, lower your head and chest down. Push your left knee back a little bit. Okay, top into your hands, bring yourself back into the middle. And then just adjust yourself. Hands on the knees, sit yourself up tall. Cover your arms, keep that spine beautifully tall. Shoulders relaxed, raise the arms up. We bring our fingers together. We take one stretch up. We're keeping the shoulders down, but lengthening the elbows. Inhale, lift up taller, and then exhale, hands together, bow, clap. Ladies and gentlemen,
Thank you.
thank you so much. Just in time for my computer to die.
Let's give Vicky a minute to buy this.